The morning sun peeked through the tall Georgia pines surrounding the Johnston family home. Inside, breakfast sizzled on the stovetop as Amber Johnston buzzed around the kitchen with her usual laser focus. Her planner was open, her coffee lukewarm, and her mood unmistakably tense. "Where's Liz?" Amber asked, barely looking up as she flipped a pancake. "Still in her room, I think," Anna said casually, scrolling on her phone from the kitchen table. Amber sighed, loud enough for it to be heard across the house. "She knows we have that interview with TLC today." Across the hallway, Liz was indeed still in her room, but not alone. Brice, her longtime boyfriend, sat beside her on the bed. Their hands were intertwined, and Liz leaned her head on his shoulder. "I don't want to go downstairs," Liz muttered. "I just know my mom is going to act like everything's my fault again." Brice squeezed her hand. "You're not doing anything wrong, Liz. We're adults. We love each other. That's not a crime." Liz gave him a sad smile. "Tell that to my mom." The tension boils over. The camera crew arrived, setting up lights and microphones in the family's spacious living room. Amber was already giving direction. "I want us all seated on the couches," she said. "Keep the background clear. No drinks, no food, nothing that looks messy." When Liz and Brice appeared at the top of the stairs, Amber's eyes narrowed. "Brice, I didn't know you were staying for the interview," she said, her tone sharp beneath a thin veil of politeness. Brice gave her a respectful nod. "Liz invited me." Amber's lips pressed into a tight line. "Well, this is about the family. It's not a couple's showcase." Brice blinked. Liz's face turned red. "Brice is family, Mom. You keep saying he needs to prove himself, but how can he if you won't even let him be part of these things?" The room fell silent. The producers glanced at each other awkwardly. Amber turned toward the camera crew. "Can we get a moment, please? Fans take notice." That night, the episode aired. TLC titled it "Lines Drawn," and fans were quick to flood social media. At Johnston Lover for Life, Amber treating Brice like an outsider again. "He's been with Liz forever. What more does he need to do?" At LPB Van 101. Not Amber gaslighting her own daughter. "Liz deserves support, not side eyes and backhanded comments." At Reality Tit Queen. "If I were Brice, I'd walk. Amber clearly doesn't respect him." The comments kept rolling in. Reddit threads exploded. Fan pages debated what was happening behind the scenes. Even People magazine picked up the story the next day. Amber Johnston under fire after disrespecting Brice in latest episode. Liz draws the line. A few days later, Liz and Brice sat on the back porch, watching the sunset. "I'm tired, Brice," Liz said quietly. "I'm tired of defending you when you've done nothing wrong. I'm tired of having to choose." Brice didn't answer right away. He was used to being the outsider, but he never thought Liz would ever be caught in the middle like this. "You shouldn't have to choose, Liz." "But I do," she said, "and I will. If she can't accept us, then maybe I need some space." She stood up and pulled her phone out of her pocket. She started typing a message to her mom. "I love you, but you need to respect my relationship with Brice. I'm not a little girl anymore, and I won't let you treat him like he doesn't matter." She hit send. Amber responds. Amber read the message 3 times. Her heart pounded, her chest tight. She had always tried to do what she believed was best for her kids. Structure, expectations, accountability. That's what had kept them on track. But maybe she'd gone too far. Later that evening, Amber went live on Instagram, something she rarely did. "I just want to say, I've been reading your messages. I hear what you're saying. I never meant to come across as disrespectful to Brice. I only want what's best for Liz. Maybe I need to step back and let her make her own choices now." It wasn't an apology, not exactly, but it was a start. The fallout. In the following episode, cameras showed Liz packing a few bags. She and Brice had found a place of their own, small, modest, but theirs. Amber helped her load the car, neither saying much at first. "I know you think I don't support you," Amber said, finally breaking the silence. "But I do. I struggle with change. You're my baby girl." Liz hugged her mom. "Then trust me to grow up." Fan redemption. After the move, Fans rally even more behind Liz and Brice. At Brice and Liz stan, moving out was the best decision Liz ever made. Stand up for your man, Queen. At 7 Little Strongstons. Amber seems to be learning, but it's hard to forget how cold she was to Brice. Amber did a podcast episode with a family therapist discussing the challenges of letting adult children find independence.